As cholera continues to claim lives in the epicentre of Hammanskraal, the Free State is not being spared. One family in the small town of Vredefort has reportedly lost 3 members. Senior reporter Aviwe Mtila is in the area to assess the impact of this outbreak. He joins us now for an update. Aviwe, a very good morning to you. I can only but imagine, the despair and the heartbreak, and I suppose even quite a bit of frustration from the people of the Free State as the cases continue to rise in that province as well. I mean, I imagine you're with a family that has allegedly lost 3 members. How are they coping?
Good morning, Manoto. More so for the Manoto family who lost both their daughters and a mother, and all of this happening from the 4th of May till the 7th of May. In fact, they had to lay all 3 family members on the same day. They just hurt at this moment. In fact, I want to get a word with them just to get a better understanding, because the Department of Health in the Free State says there are only 2 cholera deaths. Now let's just get some insight from the family on what exactly happened. And I am joined by Lebohang Manoto as well as Bella, brother and sister. Yeah, thank you for joining us at ENC. Condolences for the tragic loss of your family members. But Putam, do tell us what happened.
All right. All right. On the Kari 4 ne Usuakane o Olakula Asoreke Mala ne. So Anasa Stopi. And I think Ashokala Kari 4. Kari 6 Kaili Mama Lena answer Soreke Mal. Asa Stopi and then Lena apasa kadi 6. It was 26, ne? Ndabi ahlokala kadi 7. Uswaka amoholo. Amoholo. Ahlokala kadi 7. So yena ona ruruile fela maoto a wetse sefahle a wetse ka mahlong. Nani Ramisa hospital Paris bam transfer la prostate, and then the next day ra utlwa was received.
So all those family members, Morena, passing away from the 4th, where it was the sister, and on the 6th of May it was their mother that tragically lost her life, and the symptoms are the same: diarrhea, going to the bathroom continuously. And then on the 7th, they lost then the older sister. So, Swam, how are you doing as a family? So sorry, Siswam. Unconsolable there is Bella Manoto, of course, losing her mother and 2 sisters just last month here in Vredefort. I'm going to bring in the councillor here just to get a better understanding, because Morena, there are also claims, we've been speaking to some community members here, even people from the local clinic, that suggests that they've had a number of people go to the clinic for diarrhea, and then they later taken to a hospital. They don't come back. They've lost their lives. They claims from the people in the clinic that on top of the 3 family members of the Manoto family, there are also 4 more. So that would make the tally at around 7 people that have lost their lives. And the community here believes it is due to cholera. I'm going to bring in the councillor here. Councillor, is there something that's not being told to the community? Because it's concerning hearing of these deaths, and the official number that's been reported is 2. Maybe tell us what's happening.
Aviwe, let me greet you. Let me also greet the ETV viewers. Yeah, Aviwe, we are depending on the statistics that we've been given by the Department of Health. Yes, in Vredefort, we do have cases of diarrhea. We do have a number of people being admitted to hospital, number of people attending to the local clinic. We do know that we have a crisis of runny stomach here in Vredefort, and there are measures that we are taking to ensure that we look into the matter.
And just on the clarity, Councillor, how many cases do you know of personally, the people that have passed away in Vredefort, aside from the 2 that have been noted as the official cholera deaths in Vredefort? Do you know of more people that have passed away because of diarrhea?
Aviwe, according to the reports, the reports that we have got from the Department of Health and all the tests that has been conducted to check for cholera cases, we previously we had, okay, perhaps maybe I should give the statistics as they were. There were 7 cases of cholera in Vredefort, and then there was 1 person declared dead as a result of cholera. Now recently, I think it was yesterday, we also were being informed of a new death. So all in all, we only can confirm, according to the stats that are scientifically proven, that there were 2 people who died because of cholera, and it will obviously elevate to 8 cases.
And what then do you say to the Manoto family that we are here with, that say they've lost 3 family members from the 4th of May till the 7th of May, all with similar symptoms of runny tummies and diarrhea, and they suspect all of these deaths are cholera related?
We are not going to deny or be isolated to the issues being raised. We know that 3 people have lost their life in this family that we are in here. I just spoke to the results as per the tests that were conducted, but we do concur that there were 3 people who lost their lives. Perhaps I should also say to you, Aviwe, in some cases we only can be able to confirm the cases of cholera after the postmortem has been conducted, and only the family can come out or announce that. We don't have such information. We cannot confirm. We don't have proof. Only family can declare that they were declared dead because of cholera. So we also are faced with a challenge. When we spoke to the Department of Health earlier, some families, apart from the Manotos, some families, they do not give a consent for their families the postmortem to be conducted. So we are unable to surely give the exact stats. But yes, in this family there were 3 people who passed on. Yes, we allege it's cholera. Only depend on the stats given by the Department of Health, and after the postmortem have been conducted, only the family can be able to give us the what do you call this?
The results, okay.
Results, yes.
Thank you so much, Councillor. That's the Councillor, of course, in Vredefort, suggesting that they understand there are 3 family members that lost their lives in the Manoto household, but they depended really on the results. Those are the results, of course, that will be conducted by the NICD. I just had a telephonic conversation also putting across what we've come across to the MEC in the Free State, and she's agreed to a Zoom interview a bit later on in the day, but she also reaffirms that they dependent largely on the tests that are conducted by the NICD. But in Vredefort, the family of the Manotos lost 3 relatives, a mother and 2 daughters, all in the space of 3 days.
Understandable that the department is relying on those results, but I mean the Manoto family, like others in Hammanskraal, as well as the Free State, are needing answers. So we can only but hope that the MEC can give far better answers than what it is they are relying on. Aviwe, we'll leave it there with you. Thank you very much. Of course, that is